Hi everyone, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you today my most recent order that I placed with Trollbeads Partridge Creek. What you're looking at here is actually 3 different orders. I ordered something for Black November. I also ordered from the new Stars and Wishes collection. And then I also ordered some of the new holiday uniques. So everything was shipped together, everything beautifully wrapped. Look how festive this is with the red tissue paper, and there's even like a little Christmas tree ornament there. And this package here is heavy, and this one is lighter. So I think what I'm gonna do is unbox what's in here first and then get into this package. So let me just put this package aside for now, and let's take a look at what is in here. These little origami boxes are always so fun. I was expecting one of those little pouches, but instead it has one of these little boxes. So let's see. And this is the bead for Black November. It is called Golden Treasures. Let me get it off the ribbon and out of the box so you can see it in more detail. So here we have the 2024 Black November Golden Treasures bead. And this one has so much variety. Like there's some that maybe has a little bit more white, some that have a lighter green, some that have a darker green. I've even heard some people say that it almost like they've seen some that has more of a maroon base. So this is definitely one of those beads that if you can pick it up in person or choose it with the aid of photos and videos from one of the online stores, that is probably going to be a really good option for you. This bead, here it is from the side, and you can just see all that glitter. Trying to see if you can even see the core through all that glitter, but I'm not really able to. And then this side, you see more of the green. It is just so beautiful. And then all that faceting. This is one that I wouldn't mind having multiples of. And just looking at it, I pulled a couple of beads from my current collection. Like this bead here is called Lines of Destiny. And this was from a spring collection a few years back. Not a 100% match, although your golden treasures may very well be, but I think this one would work well on a bracelet. And then let me see, which one is this? This one I think is the glass bead that came with the Growing Love bracelet set, because the green on it, as far as the overlay goes, I believe is a little bit brighter than this other one that I grabbed. But this is the glass bead component from the Growing Love bracelet, and it is a beautiful match, as you can see. And then here we have Sense of Shimmer, and this was the Black Friday bead from several years ago, like 2019, I believe. It has more of a olive green glass overlay. here is that growing love. So you can kind of see the difference in the brighter green and the glitter. But I think both of those would work beautifully with the Golden Treasures bead. And I'm gonna grab one more bead real quick because I just wanna see what it looks like with green onyx. All right, I actually grabbed a couple of different stones. So here is Golden Treasures with the faceted green chalcedony. I think it looks really nice with it as well. And then here we have it with the aventurine. Aventurine looks really pretty with it. This bead is going to be, I think, very versatile and very easy to pair. And then here it is with green onyx. This one I think is going to be a fast favorite in my collection. So this is Golden Treasures, which is the 2024 Black Friday or Black November limited edition bead. All right, so let's get into this package next. It is so beautifully put together. This little Christmas tree charm. Trying to see how they have this tied on here. Let me get everything out of the overwrap. It's like, even though I know what's in here, I always look forward to getting in here. All right, so let's have a first look at everything. And oh my goodness, everything is just so beautiful. Like down here are some of the holiday uniques, and then up top is the new Stars and Wishes collection. So let me show you. I think I'm going to do the Stars and Wishes collection first. The first bead that I'm going to share with you from the Stars and Wishes release is the limited edition champagne bead, which is the 2025 New Year's bead. And this is just such a beautiful sunny yellow. It, as you can see, has a lot of bubbles. Like, that's what really drew me in to this particular bead, because, well, champagne, what do we love about champagne is that it has bubbles. And I think that this is just so beautifully done and such a gorgeous color. Let me grab some of my rutilated golden quartz, because the second I saw this particular bead, that is one of the gemstones that I immediately thought of pairing it with. So let me grab the quartz real quick for you. So here you see the champagne bead in between the two golden rutilated quartz that I do have. And it is just such a beautiful tonal match. Like, I have one rutilated quartz that is much lighter than the other. And, well, natural gemstones, like, they're the same but so different. And I am going to be sorely tempted by the newest starter bracelet that is releasing, just because it also has a golden rutilated quartz. So depending on the specimens that I see, I may wind up getting a third. Who knows? We'll see. This is the 2025 New Year's Day champagne bead. One thing I'm realizing, I need to show you kind of a side view, and you can see where all those little bubbles are rising up from the core of the bead, like all the color, that champagne color is at the core, and it has clear overlay. One of my immediate favorites from the new collection is this particular striped bead right here. It is Christmas Star Glow, and I was really struck by the variety of this particular bead. You would think that the striped beads would be one of the ones that would have the most consistency, but there is quite a bit of variation in even this particular bead. And I thought it would pair beautifully with the champagne bead, as you can see. But I also think it'll look gorgeous with strawberry quartz. And let's see, this is the feldspar moonstone. And then maybe even a little rose quartz as far as gemstones go. And then I was also thinking about, so this is with the I Love You glass, which was a Valentine's Day limited edition release from a few years back. So that's the I Love You glass. Here it is with the glass from the poinsettia starter bracelet. And then here it is with the glass from the Always Together starter bracelet. That is the one with the bridge. So I think this one is quite versatile in everything that you can pair it with. So here, this is this glass from the side, and you see like blues and pinks and greens and yellows. Like, it is just so beautiful. And all of that is at the core. You just see all that beautiful glitter contained on the inside. So that is Christmas Star Glow. Another immediate favorite is this one here. This is the Holiday Starry. This one captures colors. I see purples and lime greens and gold and yellows and pinks. It is just so beautiful, and I really hope that the camera is just capturing how beautifully glittery this particular bead is. It is on a black base, and here you can kind of see it from the side. You can see all of those patches of glittery color are done right at the core, and then it has the clear faceted glass overlay. And for this one, again, lots of variety. I think I went with the one where the purple really jumped out. And I think this one's going to be fun to pair with some of those gemstones, as well as previous beads from prior collections. So that is Holiday Starry. There was another striped glass bead in this collection, and this one is Winter's Delight. And this one, as you can see, the other striped bead in the collection is this one here, and it is Winter's Delight. And this one has pinks and greens and bronze and gold and yellows. It's on a black base, so you can kind of see the black coming through in the striping. And again, just oh so glittery and glamorous. And again, being a simple striped bead, you wouldn't think there would be much variance, but it actually does have a little bit of variety to it. Here it is from the side, and there almost looks to be a little blue in there too. Although, like when I turn it, like you see pink and that bronze and that golden color. So it's just amazing how the light plays with these beads. And there's a really good shot at how they do the stripes from the side. It's just so beautiful. So this one is the Winter's Delight. The last glass bead that I picked up is this one here called Christmas Gleam. And it is such a beautiful bead. It, like right here, like it does have almost like a striped effect, but the stripes themselves are dual toned. Like here we have purple and orange, and then green and pink. And you know what? It even looks green, yellow and pink, and then pink and purple with a little yellow in between, and then pink and green, just all with those black stripes in between. Like this one from the side is just amazing. Look at that. Like I just love how all of these things look. All of the glass beads from the Stars and Wishes collection, they are all limited edition, which is why I primarily focused on getting all of these right up front, because last year the glass beads, like a few of them got limited very quickly. So I just didn't want to miss out on any of the glass beads for sure. So I picked them all up at once. And I did pick up one of the silvers. So let me share that with you real quick. So Terry at Trollbeads Partridge Creek, she had posted, I believe the day of release, a fantasy necklace design featuring this joyful elves pendant. And I mean, I knew I wanted to get this particular pendant eventually. And with the design that she had put together, in fact, I'll share it. I'll insert a picture of it, but I know it featured this particular striped bead and maybe the champagne bead, or maybe it had a rutilated quartz. It was truly stunning. It was on a pearl fantasy necklace. And, you know, I just said, what the heck, I'm going to get the silver now so I can enjoy it during the holiday season. And, you know, who better to purchase the particular bead from but one of my favorite elves at Trollbeads Partridge Creek. So this will always remind me of Terry, just because she's the one that tempted me. You can see a couple of beautiful little elves. We have a little girl elf, and she almost has like a eyelet detail at the bottom of her dress. And then you have the boy elf, and he is wearing a striped suit. I almost feel like he might be in pajamas. I could be wrong though. But you can see that they each have like a little elf hat with a ball at the end. And I just love, you can see the detail on their faces. You can see that they are holding hands, and to me it almost looks like they might be on some kind of playground equipment that would have them kind of spinning around, almost like on a little merry-go-round, just clutching hands and playing in the snow. So Terry, this pendant is always gonna remind me of you and all the other little Trollbeads elves that get these beautiful packages out to us, but I just could not resist. So this is the Joyful Elves Fantasy Necklace pendant. So on the day that I purchased the Fantasy Necklace pendant, that was the day that Trollbeads Partridge Creek received their holiday uniques. And the first unique that I went for was this beautiful glittery tulip, and it reminds me a lot of the tulips that my mom had in her yard. She had tulips in every color imaginable, but she really had a lot of tulips that were red as well as orange. And she even had some tulips that were kind of like dual toned. So, anytime I see a tulip, it reminds me of my mom. And this one I think is just so beautiful and so dramatic. It is on a black base, and it is, this is, I think, the first tulip I've seen where it's made with a little glittery finish. And the tulip itself is outlined in white. It has a green stem that has variegated greens in it for just a little extra interest. And then you can see like the tulips are done near the surface, and that black is at the core with a clear glass overlay. So that was the very first holiday unique that I purchased. And with the holiday uniques, we had to purchase, like, we'd get one unique holiday unique and we'd have to purchase a regular unique with it. So I did get 3 holiday uniques, and initially I was planning on only getting 2. So the red tulip I knew for sure, and I was looking at these 2 holiday uniques, and I just could not choose. I love my greens, so I was really, really drawn to this bumpy unique that you see here. But then I just loved this other unique with just the multitude of colors that are on it, and just the play possibilities of bringing out like those jewel tones, like the lapis blues, the greens with the aventurine and emerald, and the pinks. It's just so beautiful. This one reminds me of the unique that came out with the Eternal Vitality starter bracelet. And in fact, I had Terry show me like a side by side, because I was like, well, do I really need this one? Is the green about the same? But this one is definitely a deeper green, and just perfectly suited for the holidays. And then of course the bumps have that glittery color that just looks at you front and center. Let me show you this one from the side, and you can see, similar to the Eternal Vitality, it has kind of a stripe feature on the core with black and white along with that green. And then the bumps themselves are towards the surface, and they're the ones that have the glitter. So It just really plays with the light beautifully and just kind of sparkles and shines right up to you. So that is one of the holiday uniques that I chose. And then this unique, again, I just was captivated by it. It is completely opaque, so it's on a white base. And then the bubbles, you can see we have red and green and blue and gold, and you know, these bumps in the center. We even have like a little, almost like a turquoise or Amazonite green. And then you have all that beautiful just glitter striping, or I don't know, glitter waves, just kind of completely encasing and surrounding this particular bead, which just gives it so much movement. So could not resist this holiday unique. And the regular uniques that I chose two very neutral uniques, and then one red bumpy unique. And let me show them to you one by one. So this red bumpy unique, you can see kind of has a yellow overlay to it. Like it, well, from here it looks perfectly clear, but then when you look at it front and center, and what's interesting is it almost looks like it has a little stripe action in the core as well, with like maybe a black stripe. Very interesting. You can definitely see, like when you turn it there, it does appear to be yellow, but then here it looks perfectly clear. So not quite sure how they do that. I'm even seeing a little green there. I don't know if it's picking up green from something else, but it's just fascinating. But I thought this would look really nice with this particular tulip. And then, well, it also looks really nice with this particular opaque bead here. So that is a regular unique. And then this one just really caught my eye. This one is completely opaque, so kind of that creamy white, and just a little bumpy, like right there is a little raised bump, and there is one there too. And you have, oh, and even these little dots kind of in between the little stripes of glitter, they're slightly raised as well. But I just think this is so pretty. It just makes me think of like a vanilla caramel. I don't know why, but it just makes me think of that, with all that beautiful glitter running through. And here it is next to this particular holiday unique. Here it is next to the red tulip, and then next to the green bumpy. So this particular unique, I feel, really goes well with all three. And then the last unique I purchased was this beautiful one here. This one also is slightly bumpy, like the dots here in the center of what I feel is like a snowflake is slightly raised. And like looking at it from the side, you can see all that white or cream is at the core, and it's quite raised up, almost like halfway through the glass. And then the snowflake detailing is done over top of the clear glass. and I just thought, again, it's gonna look beautiful with this particular unique, or even the green, or the red tulip. So let me get all of these holiday uniques on a rod so you can see them together. So there are all the holiday uniques that I purchased. The tulip, the opaque multicolored bumpy one, and then the green bumpy one. And then the regular uniques are the red bumpy, and then the two white and gold uniques. And then let me get all the glass together from the Stars and Wishes along with the Black Friday bead. So here is everything from the Stars and Wishes collection along with the Black Friday bead on the far left. Hopefully this video isn't going to be too long by the time I edit it, but as always, if you stuck around and watched till the end, I so appreciate you doing so. I always love hearing from you guys, so definitely let me know which bead is your favorite, which beads you're planning on getting. And as always, if you like my videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. And give my video a like if you so desire. Take care and stay safe. Bye.